Good morning, everybody. It's the morning 3-in-1. I want to make sure I'm not waking anybody up here. I don't think there's but about two people in the whole place, two or three people. Good morning, Mr. Cowboy. Instead of the morning espresso, it's the morning 3-in-1. Thank you, Soy Dog. It's just so nice here, you know. I couldn't resist just streaming right here. I'm still not sure what I plan on doing today, if anything. You know, it's. Oh yeah, it's nice. But you know, the thing is that I was thinking about it, and it's like I started a week ago, last week, and I don't know. I didn't see it. I didn't see the fight, but I started a week ago, and you know, the whole time that I've been traveling, it's been nothing but go, 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 go. You know, I'm always preparing to do something else. So I thought today maybe I'm just gonna chill, take a leisurely walk along the Mekong. There is a nice, what is it called? The sunken jetty towards the end of this walkaway. He's asking you who. Go, 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 go. Yeah, well, I won't be going to a go go. The only thing right now is that this place, this hotel, uh, they've got their staff working part time. Everything's not open because they just don't have enough people to justify it. You know, enough guests to justify it, which is kind of sad. It's a nice place. They've done a lot with it. The place where I'm staying right now, they didn't have before. Just why when I saw it, I went, okay, cool. I have to jump in here. For the money, this is probably the nicest place I've stayed in a long time. Let's take a little walk. Nobody's gonna break into my room. I was gonna stay here, and then she showed me this one, and I went, okay. Well, they do have free coffee too down the. If you go down to the check-in or whatever, they have coffee. This part I don't particularly like. I mean, you know, if you're gonna look at it aesthetically, it's not the greatest, but I'm not living here. Nor or these. I think they're not finished. They're gonna put tile on them. But check this out. This is all right. How much money or what was that thing giving money to ties to? Yeah, I don't know if that ever came about. I don't think it did. Just like the one in the United States. They're just coming up with ideas, you know. Not many of them are very good, to be honest. Oh yeah, look at this. Believe that's the Friendship Bridge down there. Look at this. Nice place, huh? It's too bad that this is the Mekong and not the ocean. So supposedly all the way down there, if you look, you can see like a little white temple. Kind of looks white from here. Right down there and to the left is where the sunken jetty is. So I don't even remember that from my last trip here. The last time that I was here, which was 20 something years ago. I think it was 21 years ago. And it's changed. This place has changed so much. I don't even remember it. I have no, really, it's like I remember the shapes of some of the places, and that's about it. I did see back in, where was it? Nakhon Phanom. I did see some people that were, there was a guy on a board, like a surfboard, and then there was a bunch of people that were riding down the river. There was like 50 people. They were all just, maybe not 50, maybe 25. They were all gathered together on their little rafts, their little floats or whatever, and they were floating down the river. It's not real strong here, and it's all, you know, it's pretty consistent. Whereas down by, what was the place? Where was it? Was it Bunka? No, it was Nakhon Phanom. In Nakhon Phanom, the river was just turbulent. It was going one direction in one place, another direction in another place, circles. You know, it was like the current was very strong. You could tell. The death of a teddy bear. There's a hotel right here, which I did not know. You can see what they're doing with the arches here. Putting the tile on the arches. I don't know if the steps are done, but not a bad place, you know. Not a bad little area. It's a little quiet for me. You know, as far as it's a city and it's quiet. If I was out in the country, that'd be a different story. You know, if I was out in a village somewhere. Not bad. Not a bad place. I'm wondering, is this a house? Is this a house or an apartment or what is it? What the fuck was that? Looks like a terrace-styled mansion. You see the dragon. The dragons are big everywhere over here, you know, because of the Mekong. They're worshipped. Which, you know, that was the festival in Nakhon Phanom where I was at. It was the Buang Suang festival, which is paying homage to the well, yeah, that is a festival. That's the Naga festival. and it wasn't going on. Not now. Buang Suang was a festival just to pay homage or whatever to the Naga, and in Nakhon Phanom they have that big serpent at the end of the Naga, half cobra, half human, at the end of the boardwalk. They have I think their boardwalk is nicer actually than Nakhon Phanom, nicer than here. Smell beer. Game for a cruise. I don't know if they have any. Anyway, I liked it. It's cloudy. I hope it rains. I hope it's nice and cool today. Oh, okay. So I didn't see the. Let's see here. Yeah, see, they put the tiles in the step here. So it's not completely finished over here. And the guy did say, the owner said last night that they were working on these arches. I can only imagine, if you know the stories, let me go back and sit down. If you know the stories of, Thai builders and some of the things they try to pull, and what a pain in the ass it can be to work with them. Just like anywhere, any builder, anywhere, they're trying to cut costs and give you what you want to get your money. But here, well, there are some guidelines and regulations that they have to follow. You got to really watch it. I know a lot of stories of people who were trying to build houses and they ended up getting screwed over. They wanted an 800,000 baht house and they didn't want to listen to their wife. And so they ended up paying, 1.2 million, something like that, because they got screwed around, or they paid the builder and the builder disappeared. Somebody's awake. There are, like I said, there are 2 or 3 people here staying here, 2 or 3 other couples. Johnny, what's happening now? Isn't it Johnny something's happening now? I think that's what it. I don't remember what his channel's name is, but I think that's what it is. Tom, good morning. Buenos dias. Yeah, you're complaining about it being hot there. Today it's actually very nice here. So far, the temperature's it's the best it's been so far since I left. It's the best it's been anywhere, even in Bangkok. This is the best temperature and weather right at this moment. But yesterday, man, it was murder. And it was only like 80, it was like 81 degrees, felt like 91. Well, I didn't mean to confuse you, but it's just that I said that. Bed was great. I slept great. I'm still half asleep. But the bed was very comfortable. I slept in 5 o'clock. And then I thought, I just don't feel like, I know I was going to start streaming at 10. And I just thought, I don't feel like walking around in the heat and going everywhere. And then I thought, well, let me wake up and see. And now it's very cool. It's nice. It's cool. It's not humid. But yesterday it was like 90% humidity. I was like, what the fuck, man? Oh wait, I'm not supposed to swear anymore. I forgot about that. I've let that go. I better watch what I say. Throw me back up on the mountain if you want to hear me swear. Yeah, I mean, listen, I bet, like I said, traveling. If you're doing too much, then you don't really get to enjoy. I mean, I've enjoyed it, what I've done so far, but it's constantly okay. I've got to get ready to go here and then go do this and go do that. And with streaming and shooting video, I haven't taken a break really. So we'll see. I may go back to Bangkok tomorrow. I don't know. Which, if I do, I'll take a train, which could be fun. As long as I don't have to wear a mask in the train the whole time. Oh, I'd like to go to Lowy, but budget constraints. I'd like to go to. Actually, hang on a second. Let me show you guys this, and I'm gonna tell you the name of this place that I was talking about that I'd like to go to. That I will eventually go there. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want a subject that makes my blood boil. I don't really need that today. But actually, the place that I really would like to go is a place called Pu Chi Fa, which is like a place up. You go way up, and it's like you're up in the clouds. That's the view. You're up in the clouds, looking down on the valley in Chiang Rai. Another one is Doi An Kang, which I think is in. I can't remember now. I didn't write it down. Uh, Q Mei Pan. That's in Chiang Mai. And then another one is Wat Chalam Prakiat, which is in Chiang Mai also. So there's a few places in Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai. But maybe I'll do it the next trip. I don't know. We'll see. I didn't know that there were so many people catching the COVID now in the United States. 60,000 people in one day. I don't know what to think. Lovely day. Lovely, and I do hope it rains. 15,000 and where? In Florida, yeah, 15,000 in Florida. I know Florida's in bad shape, which is worrying to me. Although my parents are pretty good about protecting themselves, you know, they're pretty much staying at home, not doing much. They have deliveries made. Well, and the question is how many of it are dying or truly dying from the corona? Yeah, well, I wish they would get it over with. I forget who the knucklehead it was earlier in the stream who was asking when is Thailand going to open, or when was there going to be a vaccine or something. It's like, what do you think I got an inside track or something? I mean, seriously. Yeah, I got the track on when the corona is going to be over. I guess, and that's about it. I used to like to drink Corona. Corona with a tequila. Shot of tequila, then you sip the beer. Get halfway done, you have another shot of tequila. You drink the whole thing, you have a shot of tequila. And you just repeat until you're smashed. But now I don't drink Corona, and it's too expensive here. I mean. I hear people, but I don't see them. So they must be in the room over here. We could take a little walk, take a little morning stroll up the walkway. This used to be a place that when I was here, it was all backpackers and um, it was just it wasn't a higher end place. It's not a higher end place now. It's a good value, but it is nice. It's nicer than say the Jolly Frog or whatever the new name is now in Kanchanaburi. That is a guest house. This place is you know. I think she said it's been around for almost 30 years, almost as long as they've been married. And from the last time that I came here, I didn't remember it being as nice. I'll show you. I'm gonna walk and talk for a little bit because it's nice and cool. I'm not gonna hook up the gimbal just because I don't feel like it, but I will use this thing. Let's see here. Can we do this? That should work. Let's see. Take a little walk up the driveway. This fucking thing. Oh, so there's people up top. Now I see where they are. God damn it. You got nice little tables here. when I was here last, the place was full. There was all kinds of backpackers and travelers. And, you know, people would talk and pick up tips from each other. Jesus. Had a little, sorry about that, had a little difficulty. I'm gonna give it a second here. This thing keeps falling down here. What's the deal? Equipment malfunction. God damn it. I gotta start taping these up, I guess. Oh, the bookshop is open. Well, it's closed right now, but the bookstore will open. They have smoothies here. They got a lot of books. People buy books there, little used books there. That's been around since when I was here before. Crispy Moo. Can I buy you an ice cream? I like your stream. You can do whatever you want. Up to you. Hello. I don't think I want an ice cream. Now you see, this is what I should do, is just rent a bike, but or I'd just get a driver. That's what I should do, just get a driver. Do I have money with me? Yes, I do. Oh, I was recovered when I came back that night. I was recovered. It was all right. Yeah, rent a bike. Busy, huh? It's Monday morning, so people must be going to work. There's nothing down here, though. Everything's the other direction. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna walk back down. And I'm not Jono, and generally I don't have any problems navigating the sidewalks. But yes, I should be careful. And like I said a while back, what's so funny is that like 7 years ago, I was complaining about the sidewalks and how fucked up they were because I stubbed my toe. So I'm gonna go lock my room up, and then I'm gonna go walk and look for a place to have some breakfast. Yeah, I mean, I lived in Udon Thani for a long time. For a year. It's not real long, but and I liked it there. But listen, it's not like you're out on a piece of land and you're tending to your chickens and you're checking to see if your tomatoes are growing, every day, and you're making sure everything at the house is okay. It's a city. And it's quiet, but almost too quiet. Always got to be some dumb shit. I know this isn't the temple, but you know, what are you gonna do? That was a monumental day. The whole day was so great, really. That day made the whole trip so far. Even smells good here, man. Look at this. You got these. You got these down here. 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 Flowers everywhere. This place has got to be worth some considerable dough, you know. Just the land alone, but you know, because it's on the river. He probably got it for a great deal 30 years ago. All right, let me just lock this up here. Where's my, oh. Oh, definitely. Definitely. My stomach feels a little better right now, but I'm not usually in the habit of having a beer at 8 o'clock in the morning. But my stomach does feel a little better. Maybe later I will. All right. So they got the second floor. They got the balcony. Let's go here. All right. I mean, you know, it's these little touches like this and like this that really make this place even nicer. You know, between the flowers and the garden and the little knickknacks and these things used to be huge. And actually, when I first came over here, I was in talks with one guy. We were gonna import some of these wheels because they're quite a bit of money. And back, you know, 25 years ago, the Thais, they all wanted them, and they didn't have enough of them. But you know, they're heavy, so you'd have to ship over quite a lot of them. All right, let's go back out of here and see what we can find. Good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm quite good. Slept very good.
Okay then.
My guess is he lives for this place. This is his life, this place. And you know, he was talking about, and his wife was talking to me earlier about it, where part of the one of the buildings out there burned down. They had to replace it, and then another one that's burned, and it's kind of minor damage, and they haven't really replaced it yet. So I'm sure that hurt. But this place, was it this? Yeah, here. And over here is where the backpackers all stayed. Like here. And there's no air conditioner. And you know, back when I came over here, I think they were like 100, 200 baht a night or something like that. But all these buildings are pretty much the same. They haven't changed at all. Maybe they got a coat of paint. That's about it. Oh, I feel a little rain. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. It's a lovely day. Yeah, it's raining. Now I could just go over here and have a little something, but I don't feel like having gayang. You know, every once in a while, for me, I get tired of having Thai food all the time. You know, I want to have like an American breakfast, but that said, you got to take what you can get, you know. So this is actually, I didn't know this, Senior Citizen Club. Trip out. Sometimes I think that they let their brakes squeak like that. They don't oil them up. They don't put you know, fluid in there, just for the effect. You know. Siri Guest House. You can hear over by the temple now. Sawadee Krap. She's out selling them lottery tickets. All right, this little place is open here. It closed last night. They shut it down. They lock it up. Naga, naga, naga. Salaja Me Song Nang Wat Hai Sok. Sawadee Krap. Shit, I forgot my mask. I always forget my mask. Oh, of course. Are you kidding? I mean, you know, like here, somebody sees me walking around, that's one thing. Oh, falang, oh, pumpui, oh. Okay, I can deal with that. I don't have a problem with it. But then I got the camera, you know, and then it's like I get the strangest looks, like, you know, from the old lady who looks at me like with disdain, like, you know, I am the devil, to people who are just inquisitive. But, you know, after a while, I mean, what are you going to do? You learn to live with it. And if you're very insecure about yourself, then, you know, travel will help you overcome it. Or it'll get you in a hell of a lot of trouble. I mean, I don't particularly like, you know, people walking, hey, where are you from? Where are you going? I don't particularly like that. But, you know, you become accustomed to it. Then you just realize, you know, people just being friendly. They're not trying to do anything to you, you know. Hey, restaurant closed, Anchor Bar closed. I need food. I need breakfast. I've eaten once in the last 2 days. Sawadee khap. มีร้านข้าวไหมนี่เหรอยังไม่เปิด
เปิดอยู่แต่ว่าจะ not now
นะ
you'll come back นะ
เนี่ยเข้ามากี่โมงครับ Soon, huh? Okay, thank you. Well, soon is good, but you know, they got breakfast here, but they're not open. Thank you, Mr. Richard. You are the first person of the day. Good luck to you, sir. Or of the evening. Sounds better to say first person of the day. Now check this out. What is this? Oh, chopsticks. It is raining here. Click that thumbs up. Subscribe. Oh, there we go. That looks pretty good. Except I want a sit-down breakfast. Click that thumbs up, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. And you know, I think the t-shirt special is still good for the rest of the day. 2 eggs with corned beef hash is out of the question. Probably, unless I decide to make it myself, which that's not going to happen. At least not until I go home. They do sell corned beef hash. You got to look around a little bit. But they do sell it. Now, this restaurant, I don't know if it's open yet. The code was China virus. Yes, thank you for reminding me. China virus is the code. Get 10% off of all the stuff. Whether it be It's an Adventure t-shirt, Bar Girl Matters coffee mug, or what have you. 10% off. Good deal. And those t-shirts, they keep me traveling. They keep me going. Yes, they do. Now, this place is open, I think. I don't know. Let me see here. Let's see if this place is open. I want to see. Bớt đấy anh. Bớt đây hả? Không được. Oh, he can speak Thai. I want to sit out here, huh? Thế nàyครับ Thế này đi. She doesn't look like she wants to help me. Yeah, can I have a fan, please? They're gonna decide they're not open. Sorry, the kitchen's not open yet. Sorry, sir. Now not open yet. Not open. Kitchen not open. We'll see. Oh, this is the servers. Maybe they can bring the fan over. That would be nice so I don't sweat my nuts off. Sawasdee krap. Deep fried pork sausages. That's it? Khao niao 1 ไม่มีข้าวเหนียวจริงเหรอ No khao niao. Well, that's not good. No khao niao and no rice? ยังไม่ทำอ่ะที่นี่ก็ไม่ก็ไม่เป็นไรไม่เป็นไรต้องกินข้าวนะขอโทษนะ ไม่เป็นไร They don't have rice here, man. I want sticky rice. It's all right. Just keep walking. How do they not serve rice in a restaurant like this? That is Norm over at Attentive Magnolia Omelet. I was going to have the sausage, but they don't have any rice. No rice. So, of course, now I'm like, the outcast. I'm walking out. I see all the eyes are on me. Like, he walked in and then he walked out. Yeah, because you don't have rice. Who doesn't have rice in their restaurant here? How does that work? I will find a place. This is part of the joy, the trials and tribulations of a hungry Mr. Mallon. Oh, believe me, those people here, that guy was like, fuck, I got to deal with this foreigner. I could tell in his face, just his eyes, I could tell. Even with his mask on, I could tell. Which is why I don't feel bad about walking out because they don't have rice. They got a coffee shop here. Mackey's Riverside Kitchen. I gotta make sure I got money. Did I bring money with me? Yes, okay. Now there is a coffee shop here. I'll stop here on the way back. Blue Gold Coffee. Civet Coffee, oh yeah. Blue Gold Civet Coffee. Awesome. All right, there's a restaurant right here. We're closed for lunch and dinner. They got duck here. Maybe I'll have some duck. Some guy call. Nah. Yeah, I could have some duck, eh? Quitio, what is it? Cow to a. Well, let's take another look. Let's take a little walk. We know where the coffee shop is. And we know there's a restaurant right there. So we're in good shape no matter what. Here's another, what is this? Clothing store. Everything's shut, eh? Check it out. No tourists, no wake up early. There is still a chance that I will go to Loei tomorrow afternoon. But if I don't, then I'll be on the train back to Bangkok. We'll see. We shall see. I'm not going to eat here. We're going to have to walk down into the market a little bit more. Yes, by the way, in case you don't know, this is Ta Sadet Market, also known as Sadet Market. Right down there is a temple, which I don't know the name of. Normally I'd be here with a camera around my neck, taking photos, but it's hard enough just to walk around. Sawadee Kap. She's giving me that look like, what, you don't want to put me on camera? See, this was here before. But farther down, they built since the last time I've been here. Now, that first place I went in, if they really were thinking, I wouldn't even have to ask them for the fan. They would have brought the fan over to me. They would have put the fan near me. And they would have had a smile on their face. Penges. What is it? Aras? Yeah, here we go. I like this song. This is where I was yesterday. Vietnamese coffee. Is this my driver from the other day? I think so. No, my driver didn't have any teeth from last night. He looks the same. Just the driver didn't have any teeth. That guy had all his teeth. Yeah, there's a restaurant right up here, but I ate. The food was okay. It wasn't fantastic.
เพื่อนน่ะไปกินตา
I don't even know if they're open yet. Dude. It's a family affair. So much for it being a very cool day. Now it's starting to get muggy. Oh yeah. But there is a little wind here, which is nice. Maybe I should go down there, huh? I don't know if they're going on the boat or they're going to the restaurant. It's the same thing. It's from this restaurant right here. You can go down and eat there. J Team Pla Pao. Pe Rua. Yeah, that's part of the restaurant, but let's see where they go. The monks going there. Looks like there's other restaurants. Well, I was planning on walking a long ways down this boardwalk, but we'll walk down to the Buddha. See the Buddha down there? All this is extended from when I was here before. I did come here last night. Much different than I remember. Here's the tourist map. You are here. Tasa did. Salakelku, okay. You know, I would like to go to the, what's it called? Skywalk, but it's 80 kilometers away. And that's probably not, the lady told me, well, you could go on you could get the bike for 200 baht and then drive yourself all the way there. I'm like, eh. Look at this. That might not be a bad idea. So we're gonna walk down to the dragons and the Buddha, and I'm sure there's gonna be some little Thai restaurant where I can go have some food. They'll be opening up shortly. Well, there are some open. You know, every place in Thailand serves kway teow and jok and khao kham, what the hell am I, khao tam, and various, you know, sam tam and gayang. There's always places. You just have to look. They're not as prevalent here, but you know, this is the area where a lot of Thais, they stay home. And the lady was telling me yesterday, there's so many Thais just staying in, and they go out only when they have to. They're not going out to eat as much. They're not doing as much stuff. I've talked to 3 or 4 people already that have said they're really hurting from this COVID and the lockdown because they rely on Westerners, not only Thais. And then, you know, last night the guy was saying, to be honest, the most expensive rooms now are taken up by the Thais. Let me get this set up again. Little place over there, but I don't know what they're serving. This is coffee. Yeah, just coffee and drinks. Look at this. There's a little place right there. I don't know if he's serving kway teow or common guy or what he's serving, but I'll go by there on the way back. What is this? What lot duum? What lam duum? Doing. What lam doing? Check this out. Yeah, what lam doing? Check that out. It's pretty imposing. And it looks like there's a light up there, so at night they must light it up, and probably looks pretty cool. Yeah, pretty nice area. I don't know which place I like the best out of the 3 places I've been. They all have their own personalities. You know? I don't need selfies, man. You know, the only reason I ever take selfies is because somebody's telling me to take them. And most of the time I just don't take them. I don't really give a shit about seeing myself somewhere. I don't have a lot of pictures of myself in places. You know, very few.
I don't know why. I just don't really care. I'm not a selfie kind of guy. Oh, selfie, selfie. Oh. Freaking Thai girls, they take like 100 photos of themselves in the same position. Like as 1 little millimeter is gonna make a huge difference to them. I'm getting wet here. This actually feels pretty good. Pretty nice, man. I like to splash a little water on my face. I'm surprised there's not more people like walking around for exercise. You know, if you're in Cambodia or in other places in Thailand, this place would be full. This boardwalk would be full. You see what I mean there? There's people floating down the river. I would like to do that. I've wanted to do that for a while. I got to be able to buy a kayak that's worth a shit. And a foldable kayak is expensive. Either that or rent one. Some, you know, piece of shit, and then just tell the guy, how about instead of renting it, I buy it from you for like, you know, $250 or something. Get myself a good life preserver and go for it. Sounds like an adventure to me. That's an adventure. And I know that there was a team that went down from all the way from the start of the Mekong up in, like, it starts up in Tibet, in China. And I think they made it. But then there was another guy who started, I don't remember where he started, but he had a canoe that he bought. No, there's no way I'll be using a inner tube. That's not gonna happen. Check this place out. Obviously some Chinese influence here. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool that they erected this thing. I mean, it's unique. and it is you know, it's a pretty good landmark. Meet me at the Dragons. You know, pretty easy to figure that one out. Shit, I didn't bring my charger. Well, it's not deserted. And, you know, in time, in a little bit of time here, the market will start cracking. There'll be people in the market, and it'll get busier. But it is a sleepy town for the most part. Kind of like Bungkan. This is, you know, obviously a little less spread out than Bungkan, but Bungkan is unique like that. Bungkan reminds me of Suratani. This place, you know, it's a border town, and it's known as a border town by foreigners, and it's been used, you know, for border runs and that kind of thing for years. So it's fairly developed, whereas Bungkan is, well, I don't know. Bungkan, I guess, is developed, but it's just spread out more. Nakhon Phanom, I really like the place. Very nice. It's raining again. Well, I went to the market by the train station last night. If any of you were there in the stream, you would know, but I went to the train station last night, and you know, it's a border market. To me, it wasn't a huge thing. I don't know if I'm gonna eat here or not. Depends on what he's serving. But you know, it was an experience. I should have taken a tuk-tuk to go there. It's just too damn far to walk, you know. What is this? Pak Thai, Wooden Sen. Well, they serve all kinds of stuff here. There's another place. That's what I mean. There's always places to eat. This place don't look bad, actually. Gonna give it a pass, though. Don't have the right feel. Last night's stream, for a little 3-second clip of music, YouTube demonetized my video, which again it's not a big deal really, because you know the advertising revenue is not huge. It's like maybe $2. It's, you know, but just it's the principle that for a 3-second clip they actually get to take part of my money. When I was just walking by and they were playing the music, and you can barely hear the song, but you know, when it's the Grammy company, I just don't even bother with it. Adrian, please stop telling me where to go. I know you're trying to help, but I don't need help, okay? Really. Here's a massage parlor. Massage place. Swaddy Cop. Can you see the rain yet? Have you ever seen the rain? Demonetized. You want some bubble tea? You want some bubble tea? No, thank you. This is the part that wasn't here before, and this, whatever they're building, obviously wasn't here. I see cheeseburger. Cheeseburger. Jesus Christ, man. You want to tell me where to go? You want to tell me where to go? Make a contribution. Simple. I don't need people telling me where to go. You know. It's very simple. It's not like a big deal. I just don't want to hear it. If I want your help, I'll ask for it. It's simple as that. Oh, here's the Sasa coffee shop, which I went to yesterday. They were very nice, but it doesn't look like it's open yet. What time is it right now? It's got to be, I started at 8, so it's got to be about 9:15. There's a little restaurant right here. Do I want to go here? I don't feel like eating somtam. No some, no something for me. So this place is opening up. Slowly, slowly. I want to know. It's nicer out in the rain. This place must hold in the heat because every time I come in here, I feel like 10 degrees hotter. Look at this cool dog. It's a Snoopy. Bummy. Bummy. Ball. Espresso. Oh, they have egg coffee. Ooh. Sawasdee krap. Good morning. Sabadi ball.
สบายดีค่ะ
Okay. อ๋อมีอาหารด้วยอ่ะ
ย่า
เหรอ
ดูเด้อนี่
Okay.
เขามองหาเส้นเขาชี้เส้นที่จะบอกเราเลย
Fan felt good. Hello.
มากี่ท่านคะ
คนเดียว
ท่านตรงไหนดีคะ
นี่ด้านบนชมบรรยากาศค่ะ ด้านล่างจะเป็น
ด้านบน
ที่ไหนก็เย็นกว่า
ด้านบนค่ะ
ปะปะปะ All right. Upstairs we go. Now my hip is bothering me. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I like this. This is cool. Oh, they got the fan right here. Very nice.
นี่ก็ได้
มีพัดลมไหม
มีอันนี้ถ้ามันจะเย็นกว่า
ไม่เอามา เอาเย็นกว่า
แย่
Sure? Wow. See if I can get a good view. About right here. Look เป็นคนแรกอ่ะ คนแรกอ่ะ จริงอ่ะ โอ้โชคดี เปิดกี่โมงครับ
8 โมง
So they open at 8 o'clock. Oh, okay, what do you got here? Ah. Cóไข่เจียวไหม
ไข่เจียว นี่ค่ะไข่เจียวปูค่ะ
ไม่มีไข่เจียวหมูสับ
นี่ค่ะวุ้นเส้นหมูสับใช่ไหมคะ จะเป็น
Not one cent.
จะเป็นไซงอน
Let me see. Let me see that.
กระดาษนะกระดาษนะ
Let me see what you got here.
นี่ค่ะจะเป็นไข่เจียวหมูสับใส่วุ้นเส้น
Soup. Hot. ผัดกะเพรา
รู้
ข้าวผัดผัดผัดกะเพรา
ข้าวผัดกะเพราหมูสับนะคะ
ครับเอ่อแล้วก็อะไรอ่ะมีน้ำเปล่าไหม
มีค่ะ
น้ำเปล่า
น้ำแข็งได้ไหมคะ
นะ
น้ำแข็ง
ครับyeah okay งั้นเสร็จโอเคครับคุณ
มีข้าวผัดกะเพราหมูสับหนึ่งนะคะ แล้วก็น้ำหนึ่ง
ครับผม They got everything and their mother and what their mother would cook and their grandmother would cook. Thank you very much, Tom. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate that. That menu is so many things on there that it's like, where do you start? And then I was like, oh, I want some of this. I want some of that. Now I want some of this. I want some of that. Actually, I think when she comes back, I'm gonna say, give me some of that Chinese sausage because it's so good, and it'll be good with my pat krapao. Let's see. She's still up here. It's nice here, though. Not only outside but inside. Cafe Viet on the boardwalk here in Nong Khai. Lovely view. Oh yeah, they got the music playing. Thank you. It is a nice. The music adds to the overall vibe. What's this chick doing down here? I don't know why they had to put these things here. Maybe just to give people a place to. I mean, they could have put it right over here. These buildings so that the people could sit down and you'd have a better view. But this blocks the view. You know. Nong kap. Nong kap. I guess she didn't hear me, eh? This is all right too. This view. It's not bad. Better view than you have at the moment. I'll tell you what, it is nice and cool here. The air is this. If this was the temperature all the time here, I'd be like, all right, it's time to move here. To be honest, I don't think my wife would want to move to Isan. She's a southerner, you know, and so, ow, what the fuck was that, man? Kun kap, ขอเมนูครับคุณ sausage, yeah. Frog. Oh, I need like. Oh, they have what do you call it? Kum chiang.
ค่ะ
One only. Thank you. What do they call the Vietnamese sandwich? The banh mi. They have banh mi here also. All right, so I got my water. We've got their. Thank you, Charles. Thank you very, very much. Appreciate that. There we go. Very tasty. 1 second, please. Uno momento. I'm getting a network offline signal. And these things do turn out some air, these fans. I mean, incredible. All of a sudden, the temperature is beautiful. I'm going to start drying up a little bit. It's fantastic. One thing I forgot is my battery pack. Not good. Yes, definitely a different dialect here. They speak, you can say they speak Lao, but they speak Isan. Wow, Lao ball.
ขอเล่าได้จ้า
Thank you. Yes, she speaks Lao. Which is, it's funny because if you say Wa Lao Ba, they'll say yes I do. So that you're basically asking, do you speak Laotian? Yes I do. You don't say Wow Isan Ba, which is, do you speak Isan? She must have been the one assigned to take care of me. You handle them. You're older. You have experience. You know how to handle these foreigners. It's like sometimes you can look. You just look when you're walking into a place. Like the place I went the first time. You look, you're walking into the place, and they have this look in their eye. It's either of dread, or it's, like, huh, or it's like, oh shit, I gotta deal with this guy. I gotta deal with this foreigner. And I think from what I've seen, it's far worse in China. In China, they're just like, no. Yeah, but I just need, I need I need a Coca-Cola. No. Place is nice. I like this restaurant. Now we'll see if I like the food. The food in the restaurant, whatever it was, the team restaurant, I would put it on one of the places where I would say the food wasn't great. And you don't get that much in Thailand. Hang on 1 second. I want to see how much battery life I have left. All right, I got 50-something%, so it should be more than enough. What is that, soap? Oh no, it's a little cookie or something. The little Chinese cookies. If you know anything about Thai culture and the way that they are with their employees, they always have an abundance of employees. And the reason is not because they need them. It's because first they pay them very little. And like this girl's probably working for a small salary plus tips or something. She gets a cut of the tips. But also because it brings them face. If somebody says to you, Mr. Somchai has a restaurant. He has 3 employees. Oh, very good. But if you go, Mr. Somchai has 50 employees, they're like, oh, wow. And you probably don't need half of them. Here's my food. Cup chai.
tolerating me. Oh, the little Farhan wants to speak. He wants to speak loud to me. I don't blame him. All right, let's take a look at this. It looks pretty good. And I got the sausage coming. I'll be full. Very basic meal. Basic Thai dish. Nothing extravagant, you know, which is fine with me. I don't want something extravagant. Just keep it simple. You gotta have fish sauce. Anybody there that lives in Oz or in the US that is constantly using fish sauce or sriracha sauce, I'm constantly reaching for the fish sauce and the sriracha. That's good. Quite good. Oh yeah. Look at this. Yes, of course they rip you off in China. They rip the foreigners off. They don't even want the foreigners there, which is, it's debatable whether they want foreigners here either. I think the people do. Most Thai people, a large percentage of the Thai people, they are fine with having foreigners here because they know that it brings income. It brings revenue. And, you know, it also makes them a more international, like in Bangkok, it makes it an international city. That's why if you talk to a lot of Thais, you know, a big thing is, you know, oh, I'm inter now, I'm so inter. The old lady I gave a picture to, she was holding up a picture that I took of her. She's like, oh, now I'm inter, oh, inter, everybody know me. It's a big deal. Thank you very much. Khop jai. เกิดที่นี่อ่ะ
เป็นคนจังหวัดอุดรธานีค่ะ
อ๋ออุดรธานีอ่ะ
ใช่
เมื่อก่อนอยู่หนองบัวซอ
น้องบัวซอน
านแล้วอยู่หนองบัวซอประมาณ1 ปี
แล้วมาอยู่หนองคายเหรอคะตอนนี้
ไม่อยู่กรุงเทพอันนี้อยู่กรุงเทพจะเที่ยว ขอบคุณ All right, now we got the sausage. Looks a little oily, but it looks good. I love this sausage. It's a weakness. Anybody who eats this sausage, who likes any kind of sausage, if you eat this, you'll like it. That's the bomb. Oh man, that's so good. That's the best thing I've eaten in this whole trip. Excellent. Wow. And you know,
last time I went back to Florida, I went to 2 Thai places for dinner. And both Thai places, they just weren't as good as here. You know, one place it was like they served like noodles, and I was like, these noodles aren't the same noodles as what they're supposed to be. So, you know, you get the watered down version. This is a nice restaurant. You know, fairly nice. Nice view. And this is going to end up being about $5 altogether. 120 baht, 140 baht, $4.50. So for $4.50, you get authentic Thai food that, you know, if you like Asian food, it's the best. Man, that's good. And you get a great view. This would probably cost, I don't know, $20, $22 back in the US. I'm just guessing. Oh, yeah. And I'm the only one in the restaurant. Aside from the one girl that's been helping me sitting over here, I'm the only person in the whole restaurant. I got my own restaurant, great food, sitting over one of the most famous rivers in the world, the Mekong. And, you know, having a $5 meal. And it used to be, I would say, you know, I'm having like a $2, $3 meal. This would be like $3. Inflation. More Laotians. Far more Laotians. I don't know how many Viets. Buy a bag of rice. We're out of rice. Go buy some rice. Fantastic meal. Speaking of food, yesterday I went for a cursory walk to look around. It wasn't streaming. It was shot a little video. And I noticed my stomach was growling. I thought maybe because I didn't eat. I hadn't eaten in like a day and a half. I just drank lots of fluids and I was like, I don't feel like eating. Give me a toothpick. And so when I'm walking, I go and I have some food. The food, I said, the restaurant didn't taste all that great. I start walking back to the hotel. Same thing, my stomach is like growling and it's just, and I'm like, man, I gotta hit the head, quick. And I, start picking up the pace a little bit. I get back to the hotel. Go inside and I thought, oh, I better hurry up. I don't know what it is. Just like Hong Kong, just like in Kanchanaburi, except in Kanchanaburi, I lost it. I barely made it into the bathroom at the right time. Barely made it. With like a split, the drawers are coming down and it's like, boom, just made it onto the toilet. I know that's a little too much information, but that's why I went, right afterwards I went, something's wrong with my stomach. Something's been wrong with my stomach for a couple of weeks. I need to take some, an antibiotic for my stomach. And now my stomach feels better. Shit, actually I have to take the medicine this morning, but I hadn't eaten yet, so. Oh yeah, we all been there. I've been there many times. Mr. Longhorns, I'm wondering, have things stabilized with your stomach? We definitely haven't all been there. I was really close last night, or yesterday afternoon. Very close. And it's such a nice room, I would have been disappointed with myself. Thing is, usually I don't have stomach issues. But once in a while I eat something, and I know the feeling now. It's not the stomach churns like you're hungry. It starts to churn like that, and there's a little bit different feel to it. And I can also feel it in my esophagus, all the way up to my head. I can feel like, something's not right with this one. And I thought that. Last couple of days I thought that. But I thought I'll be all right. And actually, I went to a pharmacy. I hunted down a pharmacy yesterday, and I was shooting video of it. And I found the pharmacy. I was asking people, man, I need some antibiotic for my stomach. Find the pharmacy. I go in. I get 2 strips of Cipro. Put the money back in my pocket. I got something else. I don't remember what it was. Go back to my room, and I'm like, where's the medicine? I can't find the medicine. I'm like, what happened to it? I'm like, son of a bitch, so now I can't take the medicine. So then yesterday, before I went out to the railway station, I stopped at a pharmacy And I was actually like, man, I need to get some water and I'll just take one right this minute. But I didn't. It's amazing what some antibiotics will do for a rough stomach. You know, and I thought, well, maybe it's because I'm in a different environment. Maybe I'm brushing my teeth and the water is different or something. There's bacteria that's different. Very nice view. I like the little breeze. Now, no, make sure you keep the lid up, the seat up, or the lid up. By the way, in Hong Kong, I needed splash guards because I ran in, threw my clothes down, and the majority went in the bowl. A little bit hit the side of the bowl and bounced off and hit my my shorts. Yeah, I don't really care about the Western toilets or anything like that. Although I don't know now because I haven't used one in a while. But my hip being bad, I don't know how it'll work. I'm saying that was from the pepper spray. Because I got pepper sprayed that night. Listen, I talked to a lady here about Loei and about going to Ching Khan. And she said, Ching Khan is a fake place. It's not a real, it's all for show. It's not real. She goes, I don't like it because of that. I like it where the Thai people are real. They're not just playing up for the tourists. I was a little bit surprised. This is almost too much. I should have got one or the other. The sausage, though, it's you know, that was like a pretty good sized plate of sausage. Hey, man, I didn't try to. It wasn't like I was trying to. What was funny is that someone on my sock, one of my socks, I got up and I went, oh, this is not good. even in that place that I was staying, I wasn't about to like leave the place and let them clean it all up. I'm a little more polite than that. You shit on the side of the bowl, you clean it up yourself. It's the gentlemanly thing to do. Pretty good meal. I haven't had a lot of great meals lately. And even this, I mean, it's good, but I mean, you know, I haven't had like something where I had a little bit of 3 or 4 different things. It was fantastic. Just because I haven't wanted to. It hasn't been important. Listen, there was such an adrenaline dump. There was such an adrenaline dump after that mountain. That, you know, that night and the next morning, I still wasn't like, I was like, I got a high off of it, you know? Just like getting shot at in Hong Kong. The same thing. That's the first time I've had that buzz since Hong Kong. Felt pretty good. Yes, northern sausage. Un Chiang. Got dengue. Dengue sucks. My wife does not have dengue, nor does Alex, but they got a nasty flu or something because they were both hurting last night. The wife was a little better though, but you know, I'm glad they don't have dengue, and hopefully they don't have the corona. Mother's voice ringing in my ears. Clean your plate. Eat everything on your plate. So I did. Been meaning to give a thanks and a shout out to Mr. Zachariah. I don't always hear from him, only once in a while. I think he's a busy guy, but thank you, Mr. Zachariah. Appreciate all the support and the help and the. I know you watch my stuff sometimes, but thank you to everybody. I think, honestly, that this month is going to be the best month that I've had on YouTube, Super Chat wise. Super Chat membership, ad revenue. It will probably end up being the best month that I've had in about 2 years. So I feel pretty good about that. Of course, the temple helped a little bit. So if I got to be risking my ass to make a little bit of money by super chat, I guess I can do that. But it feels pretty good, I think YouTube is they're working towards some things. I think they got a long way to go though, because I think there's a lot of people that get pissed off when they start thinking about giving away 30% of any time that I get a super chat. Understand this: YouTube gets 30% of it. Anytime an advertiser allows me to make money from them putting ads in or whatever, when somebody clicks on it, let's say I make $10 from an advertiser, YouTube takes $4.50. And, well, if you get 1,000 views, that's not the same as 1,000 monetizable views. You can get 1,000 views, but only 350 are monetizable, 400 are monetizable, maybe 500 if you're lucky. So half of the views are monetizable. You know what I mean? So, but I think maybe they're trying a little bit. I think it's like almost like a government. They're so big that it takes them a little bit of time to figure things out, to iron out all the kinks. Look at Thailand. They're a perfect example of it. Thailand is like YouTube. YouTube is like Thailand. Thailand comes out with oh yeah, we got this big deal gonna happen. And then you find out it's not everything that it says it is. And I've had some people ask me about getting back into Thailand. Australia has a stimulus package. They're supposed to vote on it in the United States, hopefully, before August 7th. But if they don't, then I think them not being able to vote shows just how bad the politicians make the system. They shouldn't even be out on holiday right now. These people should be back from their holiday. They shouldn't even have taken a holiday. They shouldn't take any holiday right now. I'm sorry, politicians, but you shouldn't be taking any holiday. None. Get your ass back to work. And they say they're working, but it's not the same if you're working at home and you know you're on a holiday and as if you're in the office. It's just not the same. I think it will be. I think they'll figure out a way. And I think they know, both sides know they're not going to get everything and that they're just going to have to give. And if they don't give, it's going to hurt them both. People are pissed off enough about politics. There's a foreigner over here. Politics and politicians. People, Anyway, let's get out of here. Yeah, they get a pay raise right when everybody else is like having a hard time going to work.
140 140 บาท
พูดภาษาอังกฤษได้ไหมครับ
ไม่ได้ค่ะนิดหน่อย
140. All right. 140, I give her a 20 baht tip. Because there's no service charge. So 160 baht, like $5. Stop COVID-19. What's funny is I'm not wearing any mask here. They're not wearing a mask. It was the last time, but I think they want to raise it this time. But then I don't know. You know, I don't know. You know, you hear different things until it's final. Until they say, you know, the president gives it the stamp of approval. I'm thinking it would have been about $20 here in the United States. It would have been $3 for the water alone, $3 to $5 for the water, depending. And both of these meals would have been $8 to $10. So if you're lucky, you'd get it for 15. Yeah. Well, I mean, when I lived in California, you would get Guyang chicken, and it'd be $5.95. That was the lunch special. Otherwise, it was like $8.95. ขอบคุณมากครับโชคดีครับ
คุณแม่คะโอกาสหน้าเชิญใหม่ค่ะ
She was very businesslike, which is fine with me. They don't forget, you know. They don't forget. Let's put it that way. I like it when they remember that, you know, they can't stand over the corner on their phone and, you know, you're wondering where they are and they're hiding, tapping away at their phone. Anyway, it's time to get out of here. Full now. See, this is I wouldn't mind going on a boat like that. Go down the river. I'm gonna have to ask the lady at the hotel. I'm gonna have to ask her if it's possible, and if they have any at night, and then maybe I'll take a night cruise. But I don't think they have them at night. Maybe during the day. Which means for some people, if I was to do a 1 o'clock stream, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. And unless you're out just partying, coming back from the bar or something, most people are going to be asleep. Let's get out of here. There goes the water. Right over the edge. Oh, it's funny. Water bottle. Goodbye. Hope it didn't hit anybody on the head. It's gone. Gone, gone, gone. Ah. Come back up. Good mark up. Oh, they have banh mi right here. See? Good night, Tom. Minced banh mi. It's cheap too. Wow. Might have to have that for dinner, huh? Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good, but this looks good also. Banh mi 100 baht, super banh mi for 120. Which sucks that. Yeah, I know. Fortunately, I'm married, but then I still have to pay and do everything else. You know, it's still it's just a matter of money. For me, it's a matter of money. It's so weird for me because I haven't heard this kind of talk, this dialect in so long. Like, you know, all the time. Well, if I had about $3,000 and I had about 2 weeks to piss away, where I didn't care if I was shacked up in a hotel in Thailand, then it'd be fine. I think it's a bit ridiculous, and I like Cambodia's method much better than Thailand's, which is you put a deposit down. I think to me that's much more fair. And I think that they're going to have to adapt that in the future. Maybe that's what they'll do. You know, once they figure, okay, we're past it all, they'll just say, okay, everybody's got to, if you were going to come in, when you come in, you have to put a $2,500 deposit down or something like that and show a COVID test, and, you know. But the problem is that they want everybody to quarantine, and that's just, in Cambodia, they figure if they test you and you don't have it, then what do you need to quarantine for? You know? Yeah, Ecuador was pretty messed up for a while. Listen, Steve from Steve's Kitchen is stuck in Turkey. He can leave, but he can't really go out and then get into anywhere else. Here we go. He's gonna play a little tune for me, a little dance. These guys are all over. Guys standing on the corner playing these things. Yesterday there was like 2 sets of blind people. What do you call them now? Optically challenged, optically impaired, I don't know, or just blind, but they were walking around, and you know, they have somebody behind them that can see, that's guiding them, and they're playing their music. Remember the guy that was at the, what was it, the Preva Hair Longhorns that I got that picture of? With the long, his fingers, that guy looked like he's been playing for 50 years, that guy. His fingers they look like they've been stretched out. Yeah, bottom of the steps, yeah. Well, I mean, you know, you could always, yeah, I don't know what you would do. Cambodia, what are you gonna do? You'd have to get a long-term visa if you wanted to stay there for a while. And you can. It's not all that bad, but I don't know if they'll let you stay there for that long now. I don't know. I haven't looked, you know, I've kind of stopped caring about the visa situation. All right, let's see if I can have a little civet coffee. Slide. Sweaty cup. Espresso lawn cup. แบบไหน Nice chairs, really. Look at all the sweets they got over there. Cakes, tiramisu, cheesecake, all that stuff. Stuff I don't need. There we go. At the end of the year, we should have an idea of where we can go. I think some countries will have bubbles. Well, they were supposed to have bubbles here in Thailand, and then they canceled it. Oh, man, these chairs. Oh, oh yeah. Very nice. I can fall asleep here. Longhorns, tell me what I'm thinking. Couple. I'm going to assume you know what I'm thinking. Espresso. I'm gonna break out into the chant again. I'm calm and relaxed. Go with the flow, baby. Take it as it comes. I like that. I'm gonna have to come up with some shirt that says "Go with the flow, baby." Honestly, I could go back to that room and just chill out there all day and just relax, do nothing. To find out two things. Do I need to go to the train station and buy the train ticket today? And can I get a boat ride on the river? Picture yourself on a boat on a river. With marmalade skies. What is it? And marmalade. I don't know the words before that. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. I could just sit in that room all day and just open the windows and chill out and relax. Make it look like it's poor. There you go. Look how much rain. Look how hard the rain is. Sorry guys, it's rainy. I can't go anywhere. It's raining too hard. I'm going with the flow. My bowels may not follow. Coffee connoisseur rating? Marginally acceptable. Yesterday was better than Cafe Amazon at this Sasa Cafe. I like the triangle plates. Then you know you're in a classy establishment. They give you a triangular plate. It's like, hey Scott, I guess it's raining there in Nong Khai. Yeah, it's raining really hard.
Not bad. You know, I'm not gonna say it. Let's keep it positive. I'm not gonna say it. They got cold brew coffee down here. Nice little place, though. So this is civet coffee that I'm having right now. This is made through the bowels of a civet, which I've had before. It's okay. I still have one thing left to do, and if I can get to Chiang Mai, I just might do it. That's if they still are doing it. I don't know because of the COVID. Elephant shit coffee. I want to go to the the Pu Chiu Fa place because it looks really cool. You're up in the sky in the clouds and you're way up high. Yeah, okay, great. But I also want some elephant shit coffee just to say that I drank elephant shit coffee. It has a good aftertaste. The initial taste is shitty. I don't know why I found that so funny. Yes, I know. We have to call it dung. We have to think of it as dung. Civet dung. I think they just call it civet poop. I gotta ask this guy. Does it come from the civet? From the... What's so funny is that if you really want to put it in context, you're drinking coffee that's been filtered through the bowels of a civet, which changes the acidic content, and then going through a final filter, kind of like charcoal, except it goes through the asshole. And then that's when you get the bean that is the final product. Civet ask. I'm not gonna go there. I'm getting crazy. Silly. What's funny is that in Bali, when I had the coffee there, the little civet was right there. They had two of them. These are the ones making your coffee. And I was like, thanks, buddy. Thanks for shitting out those beans. Anyway, that's enough. Let's get out of here. Call it a day, and then what I'll do is I'll find out if there's a boat going out. And if there's a boat going out, maybe I'll stream it. I've already shot video of a boat in Nakhon Phanom. I tell you what, the flavor of the coffee at the beginning wasn't great. It was shitty. At the end, it started tasting better, and now I feel like the acid content of the coffee is quite nice. The acid taste. No, the acid content. Anyway, like I said, I'm getting fucking silly. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of this joint. Cup with my cup.
10:20 p.m. and feels like 100. Jesus Christ, 101. You have the right to complain. When you have a feel like temperature of 115 degrees, that's just too much. Gold shop, they don't have the gold price showing. Let's see if they got a boat. I'll tell you what. We'll go back. They should be up and about. How humid is it there? Listen, it's more humid up here and on the border. It's just flat out murder. But at least $20. I don't understand the humidity levels, or the dish that I had, or the coffee. They sell that coffee for big money in the U.S. Man, I am so full. Ugh. Just for Waffle House. Oh. I went to the Waffle House the last time I was in Florida, and it sucked. To be honest, I probably shouldn't have got the sausage. That pad krapal was enough. So now I'm stuffed. Wow. I'm stuffed, so the walking it off is a good thing. Check out this dog. Make sure I stay far away from this thing. That thing latches onto your ankle and that's it. It's not letting go. So what, cup? It's pretty cool though. I don't think we want to see its balls. Front view only. $15-piece chicken with 3 sides, $15. Wow. I got like I think it was a 12-piece from the, what's it called? Bonchon. And it was like 500 baht, which is like $15. And we had like 3 sides, but a little bit different. Oh shit, I told the lady, oh, is your restaurant open? Sorry, I couldn't wait. I ate already. Barbershop. I do need a haircut. Hey, you, where you go? What's Filipino? What are you talking about? Whole chicken from Costco for $4.99. Now that's about what it cost here. Really? What about your beard? Next time I'm getting a nice, well, in Thailand it's made by the Thais, so I consider it Thai. Shaved it in June. Yeah, well, I shaved mine in, I think, June or the first week of July, not long ago. And I don't want to shave the damn thing anymore. I want to get it shaped. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Nice and hot. Loves me some Bonchon chicken, but you know what? After a couple of pieces, it's just, you know, it's good, but that's it. The Texas chicken, I don't know, I'll have to check what the price is there. Anybody been using their Manscaped razor to trim their nether region? Manscaped. Right now I'm not wearing my Manscaped underwear. I'm wearing a pair of swim trunks. Right here. This is a boat right here, I believe. It's either Ruin Pahai. So I think I'd rather ask the ladies here. Whew, doggy. I don't know how hot it is. I didn't check. Early in the morning, I was talking about how wonderful the weather was. Because it was so cloudy. Now I'm like, what was I thinking? Weather changes. Yeah, you see they're working on that arch over there. Let's find out if they have boats and about the train. Wrong turn. Whew, man, brutal. Brutal. Look at that. So hot. So very, very hot. Whew. สวัสดีครับคุณทำงานที่นี่ผมอยากถามว่าก็มีเรือไหมเรือก็ไปเที่ยวไม่มีเหรอไม่ใช่ที่นี่แต่มีไหมเพราะว่าผมเจอเรือ
มีเรือหาปลาไหม
ไม่ใช่
เขาหาปลา
อ๋อ
ไม่มีเรือท่องเที่ยวตรงนี้นะคะ
เหรอกันนี่หยุดอ่ะ
ตอนนี้
คนไม่พอ
ค่ะ
There not enough people แล้วก็ผมจะขับผมคิดว่าจะขับบ้านพรุ่งนี้ไปกรุงเทพต้องซื้อรถไฟวันนี้ตัวรถไฟวันนี้แล้วพรุ่งนี้จะไปได้ไปแล้วก็ซื้อที่นู่นแล้วต้องไปก่อน
ซื้อที่นู่นก่อนก็ได้ซื้อวันนี้ก็ได้
ได้เหรอปกติเต็มไหม
ปกติแล้วครับปกติไม่เต็มนะคะ
ไม่เต็ม
แต่ว่าตอนนี้น่ะไม่รู้เหมือนกัน
แล้วก็
เพราะว่าไม่รู้ว่าเขาจะขายเหมือนเดิมหรือเปล่าอย่างนี้นะคะ
ใช่
เพ
ใช่
ราะว่ามันเป็นไอเนี่ย
แล้วก็ถ้าจะไปซองเท้าไปซองเท้าไปสถานีรถไฟ
ไปรถตุ๊กๆดีกว่าค่ะ
ทุก
ค่ะ
สองเท้าทุกเท่าไหร่นะ
ไม่แน่ใจนะว่าจะ60 บาทหรือเปล่าอย่างนี้นะคะ
60 baht. That's it? Wow, that's cheap. So that guy did rip me off last night, that bastard. มีไหมมีที่นี่อ่ะ
ค่ะอยู่ตรงข้างนอกนะ
เอาข้างนอกอ่ะ
ค่ะ
จะบอกเขา60 บาท บางที
เดี๋ยวไปถามให้เอาไหมไปกลับใช่ไหมคะ
ไปครับ
โอเคเดี๋ยวไปถามให้าไหม
โอเคครับ Yesterday the guy was an opportunist. But I still didn't like I don't like it when people come on there and they're complaining about it. Because I'm not complaining about it. You know, the guy was there. I don't care. If I got to worry about 60 baht or something, 80 baht, then that's pretty sad, If that's gonna I'm so pissed off now. I don't want to get pissed off. I want to be relaxed. Sabai. Mr. Sabai. There is no boat though. No boat. Not enough people. I saw a boat out there though, but who knows what that boat was. Yes, sir, Mr. Gennaro. Road Fight is the train. Train station, which I went to the train station yesterday, but there weren't any tuk-tuks around. And then, I saw this guy sitting there, and I was like, whatever. Well, let him take me.
baht.
ไปครับ100
100 บาท
คนนี้อ่ะ Okay. Shit. Okay. Let's go. Bye. Bye. Oh. For that price, I don't get curbside pickup? What's the deal? Okay, Cup. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, I got no battery. Oh, well. Take a ride in a tuk-tuk. bad view, huh? Pretty good view here. It's like you're in the tuk-tuk with me. Now I walked this last night because, you know, I don't know if anybody was in the stream last night, but those people who were know, they told me it was a 20-minute walk, which it's not. It was an hour, so it was a little bit farther than I expected. 0 AIDS-related deaths, 0 COVID. And so what does that matter? It doesn't really matter much to me, you know. I don't care as long as it gets me, you know, I'm pragmatic that way. As long as it gets me from point A to point B, that's good enough. Yeah. It's amazing what a little breeze will do for you. Upstairs in that restaurant right here, just a little bit of a breeze and it's not that bad. Tobacco office behind me. But you can barely see it. Train ride is a 10-hour journey. So if I can leave early in the morning, I'll be home by tomorrow night. If I leave at night, I'll be home by the next morning, early in the morning. If President Trump throws me a stimulus check for like $10,000, well then I'll take a little trip around the outer edge of Thailand. I'll be able to do that, but I'm not counting on that. I'm surprised some of these politicians can wipe their own ass. seriously, you know, the older ones, and we entrust them with our country. I don't know. Depends on how much it is. I may just get a second class one, because I don't want to be in a cabin with somebody else. And you know, if I was going to pay 1,500 or 1,600 baht, I might as well just fly. Because I'd have to get another. I don't know. They have a cabin by yourself, but they're not as good as the cabins where you have two people. I honestly don't care if I sleep or not. I mean, I sleep when I sleep. I don't have a problem with sleeping. I only need about 4 or 5 hours a day. That's it. I'm good. I'm good like that. I'm the best, baby. I'm the best. My name is Saul Rosenstein. Is this a goat over here? Sure is. Check it out. Picture yourself with a goat on the river. A couple of goats. Goat meat for dinner. There's another one. Oh, that one looked like it'll kick your ass. That one looked pretty tough. Stick them horns in your nuts, you'll be in bad shape. Oops. Make sure yourself. Yeah, I got ripped last night for sure. Unbelievable. Have to find that toothless bastard. Marmalade skies. Do-do-do-do. Yeah. Get back in cup. 100 baht both ways. 100 baht, 50 baht, 50 baht. So I got ripped last night royally. But, you know, you got to learn sometime. I don't remember anything from here. I don't remember how much I used to pay. I used to ride a motorcycle around here anyway. Fool me once, and that's okay. Oh shit, I don't have a mask. It doesn't really matter now, does it? Fuck, I don't have my fucking passport. Motherfucker. God damn it. Swadee Khap. I need a ticket to Bangkok.
Yes.
Have second class?
You want sleeper?
Second class, yeah.
Have 740
No, tomorrow. Sorry.
tomorrow. Yes, same.
740. How much?
You want lower upper?
I don't know how much.
Lower bed 998. Upper bed 898. 100 baht more.
Give me the upper bed,
Upper. Yes.
please. shit ไม่มีลืม
ID card
ก็มีอันนี้แล้วก็อันนี้แล้วก็อันนี้ lucky me
tomorrow
yes sir
to Bangkok
yes sir leave 7:40 in the morning
arrive to Bangkok
what time arrive
6
it,
in the morning leave here 7 o'clock
in the night time
night yes
don't have morning ไม่มี
เอารอบนี้ได้ไหมคะ
morning have only sitting
only have seating
รอบ
what time does it leave
7:45 in the morning
7:45 and what time does it arrive ถึงกี่โมงครับ 5 o'clock in the afternoon what do I want to do nobody waiting for me I'll take the morning flight the morning train
tomorrow morning no
yes sir the seat
please
it's okay I don't want to wait all day I got nowhere to stay you have to check out of the hotel that kind of sucks it's reasonable though you know 900 to 1,000 baht to go all the way it's pretty good second class with seat AC 498 baht 500 baht that's pretty good
ฮัลโหลสบายดีครับผม
498
boom
check ticket is tomorrow morning เนาะ leave
ครับ
here 7:45 arrive
7:45 okay very good thank you ขอบคุณมากครับ not bad eh 500 baht put this away $500 baht only. This way I'll be home by tomorrow night. I'll be sleeping in my bed tomorrow night. Yeah, that's cheap. You know, the sleeper, the cabin was $1,500. And, you know, I could have went in the morning, but I don't want to have to go, oh, okay, you know, I'm going to check out at 2 o'clock. Then I'll be sitting around. Oh, go to the wrong one. Getting the wrong guy's tuk-tuk. Okay. You know, it's so goddamn hot here. I check out 2 o'clock. The thing leaves at 7:45 at night. You know, it's like I don't have to be sitting in some coffee shop all day. I just hate doing that. That was the deal. He waits for me and, you know, he gets paid. That's what I love. You know, it's great, you know, if you got a little bit of money and, you know, it's not like, you know, I'm not flush. It's not like I'm rolling in the dough, ever. I mean, you know, rarely do I nowadays. In the old days, a little different, but nowadays, it's not like I'm so flush where I'm like, I don't care. I'll pay them whatever they want. But even now, they're very reasonable, you know. And yeah, you might pay too much once in a while, but for the most part, especially places like this, places like Bungkan or Nakhon Phanom, where there's not a ton of tourists. The people are generally very nice, and you know, you get around, and if you want to go somewhere, no problem. You want to hang out somewhere, no problem. Let's take a look at that. Our little friend. Look at it. What happened? That one dead? She's just chilling out. Wow. Oh, there's some more over here. So the thing doesn't look to be moving, man. Well, I don't know, you know. And I could have flown for another 2,200 baht, but you know, 2,200 baht minus 500, that's, I saved 1,700 baht. And you know, tomorrow I can stream a little bit, maybe I can shoot some video, I can relax a little bit, you know, and you know, it's all part of the journey. And I saved 1,700 baht, which can be used for another trip, you know. So, but I do want to go to that place in Chiang Mai and also the place in Chiang Rai. I think that's the next. I'm going to have to come back to here, and then from here go to Loei, from Loei to Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai. Maybe I'll do like 3 provinces every trip. That's in affordable chunks, you know. Yeah. What I don't want to do is go to a place and go, oh, I've got to find a hotel that's, you know, 350 baht, or I'm not going to be able to afford it, you know. It's about an hour and 15 minutes, but then you've got to go in and out of the airport and all that shit. You know, so you're talking about 3-4 hours altogether, which with the train, you know, yeah, you're talking about 12 hours, but it's part of the journey. And like I said, you know, listen, if I could go on to Loei, I would. I'd go, but I can't afford it. Even, you know, like I said, this is gonna end up being the best month that I've had in a long time. And I really, you know, I owe it to the streams and the people watching the streams. And also because of the advertising going up, because of it and the views and all that kind of stuff. But I don't have the cash to just go now and wait for the money next month, because I'm just, you know, I just don't have it. It's as simple as that. So it's better that I go back and then I'll regroup, make sure everything's okay, and then maybe in a couple of weeks, boom, I'll go back up to, I'll come back up here to Nong Khai, or I'll go to Udon Thani. And you know, no, I didn't, because I showed him my press card and a state ID from home. And he was all right with it, which I was lucky, because I might have had to end the stream and then go into my phone. I have a copy of my passport in my phone. So all in all, you know, listen, I'd love to do the little trip around, but you know, unfortunately, I got things to do back in Bangkok, and I got, you know, I am a little worried about the wife and kids, although they seem to be fine now, but you know. My first concern was, do they have the COVID? The COVID. But I'll get the next stream I do. I'll write down the places that I'm talking about going the next time, and there's at least 1 or 2 of them that are a little bit gnarly. There's like 4 or 5 places I could go, but like I'm not about getting on the edge of a cliff and hanging my feet over a rock and sitting there and wondering, can I get back up from here without falling and dying? You know, I'm just not into that. That trip the other day was enough. But these are some pretty cool places, but they're just a tad bit safer. And I'm okay with that. Beautiful places, though. Yindi Tanrap. Welcome. Now, what to do for the evening? Let me ask this guy. Good cup. Good cup. ถ้าจะไปวัดสระแก้วคู่ประมาณเท่าไหร่ไปครับ300โอเคก็ไปบัดนี้แล้วก็ผมจะเช็คบางทีผมจะไปแต่เดี๋ยวนี้ไปเหมือนเดิม so he's willing to take me to that Wat Salakeoku, which that's a different place, but you know, maybe it's worth going there. You guys might like it, but I need to get my charger and I need to get something to drink, and you know, this is Spend a Day with Malin in Nong Khai. It's the Malin show. Check that out. I like that little Mini Cooper. I wouldn't mind tootling around Thailand in a little Mini. I'm your virtual tour guide. My name is Scott Malin, and I'm an American in Nong Khai. If there's somewhere that you would like to visit, please let me know in the comments below or send a message through my website at anamericaninbangkok.com. I say that facetiously, but actually I'm being honest. And if you'd like to pick up some merch, use the code ChinaVirus and you'll get 10% off. Just click down the link below that says merch or t-shirts or whatever it says. We're almost there. Nong Khai Museum. Wow. Yeah, you know what? I remember very, very little of this place. Would you be interested in Prachuap? Gennaro, don't you remember I just went to Prachuap? I would be interested. I'm always interested, and I love Prachuap. But I did just go there. Remember, I was going to go to Malaysia, and I stopped in Prachuap? Did you like that place, or what? Is there a reason why you're telling me? Is there something there you'd like to see? Don't ask me to go on the walk up the hill where the monkeys are. They tried to stick their finger up Nicholas's ass and grab his water. Yeah, I know. That's the good thing right now is, and you know, Soy Dog Cowboy told me about this before. Where's this guy going? Good cop. Oh, never mind. I'm like, where's he going? Oh, he's going the way where he can park his tuk-tuk. I gotta hurry up because the battery's gonna go dead in a minute. So I gotta run in there, give this guy his money, and say, Bap Nung, tell him to wait. This guy's looking at the money. He's not looking at me. He's looking at the money. How much is he gonna give you?
2 ตัวดิ
คุณครับ บางทีผมจะกลับมาเราจะไปวัดสาระแก้วคู่ก็ลอสครูเฮ้ย free money free yeah okay I know more thank you yeah keep looking for it I might have dropped about 200 baht there on the floor seriously all right so let's see here we're at 3 hours I think we're gonna do it boys let me get in here and plug this thing in get everything I need and we'll go to the Wat Salakeo Ku. But what I might do is stop this stream and then start another one because this stream is getting long. Yeah, it is a nice hotel. I like this place. I gotta get in here though. Quickly. Oh, they moved the chair over and everything. That's nice of them. Where's the plug? All right, give me a second here. Let me see something. Okay, very good. I feel better now. I need to mute this because I got to fart. I was joking. I didn't have to. Wow. How are we gonna do this? I tell you what. How about I stop this stream and in give me about 15 or 20 minutes and I'll start the stream again. If you want to join me, great. If not, oh well. And I'll go to this place, the Wat Salakeo Ku, which is huge sculptures, and we should have the place all to ourselves, but some pretty crazy, wild stuff. So I'll be back on in about 15 or 20 minutes. All right, I'm just going to use the facilities and clean up a little and drink some water and everything like that, and then start streaming again. All right, so I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Thank you. For those who aren't going to join me again, thank you anyway. But see you later. I'll be back in about 15 minutes.